So I'm Terra Meierdierck. I'm Energy and Education Program Manager at the Center for Building Knowledge here at NJIT. When we talk about decarbonizing and sustainability and thinking about our Scope 3 emissions, if we're always able to virtually walk a building in addition to virtually learn, and you have building specialists that you're working with, architects and engineers that are able to come to your buildings on campus and virtually walk them, virtually look at your power plant, your boilers, chillers, your infrastructure, that's extremely powerful. And not only does it help to decarbonize, but it also provides you an opportunity to work with some specialists from across the nation, right? Because they don't have to physically be there. That's one of the advantages of being able to do things remotely, is you can leverage expertise from across the country. It also helps if I don't have to go out and walk a building. If I need to order new flooring, I could go and I can use the Matterport tool to measure the space, measure and look at the floor tiles even, look at the ceiling. It's extremely powerful, and you can use this to help to integrate with your decarbonization plan, not only on the Scope 3 emissions, but also just looking at and examining your existing infrastructure. Do you have any questions about the project?
Does NJIT own the cameras? So after you go into a flooring retrofit, do you go back in and scan the buildings?
We currently own 3 cameras. One was purchased for Newark Public Schools. They also now have their own camera, so they can go out and say that there's an update to a particular room. You can delete those scans, go back and rescan that room.
Okay. Does Matterport allow you to overlay mechanical drawings so you can look at that at the same time you're there?
So that's where we can export it into Revit, and then we've created Revit files, mechanical drawings for that. You can overlay that in Revit. Also, you can export the information Revit into Assemble, which is another Autodesk product, and you can add any type of mechanical information you like to that. Also use it for cost analysis, for integrating energy conservation measures, or upgrading your equipment.
What was the project cost, and how long did it take? This looks so cool.
So the project cost was a little over 7 cents per square foot. It took us a total of a little bit over 2 years to do this, but we did a lot of things for Newark in that time, and part of it was a learning curve for us. It definitely won't take as long when we do it again, because scanning was a lot of trial and error, learning how to properly scan a building so that way there aren't alignment issues and all those little things that can occur. But it was great also for the students to learn. But Newark has over 100 buildings, and part of the reason we had issues were some of them are about 400,000 square feet. So you're talking about these massive buildings. So when you're scanning every 5 feet over 400,000 square feet, there's a little bit of error that sometimes happens. But when you're scanning a smaller building, like we scanned the spec building here at NJIT that everyone walked past, that's pretty seamless. Even scanning this building is not as much of an issue as some of those. I think Newark is the largest district in the state of New Jersey, and so it was a fantastic challenge to overcome.